Howdy everybody, Efour here, and welcome back to the channel for Season 2, Episode 7 of our FIFA 22 Youth to Gold save. Now, if you remember in the last episode, I told you that we had a big game coming up in the FA Cup, and I'm very excited to get into that. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Since you were last with me, we played one game against Peterborough. We drew 1-1 in the Cup, the Papa John's Trophy, and we lost 5-4 on penalties. Aiden Brown, our third-string striker, maybe fourth-string striker now, the tall American, he came in and he missed our last penalty of that game to lose and knock us out of the Papa John's Trophy. But for all you eagle-eyed out there, you can see that we have our FA Cup draw in the top right highlighted, and it is West Ham United. That is a big team in the Premier League. Currently in real life, they're top half team. They're really fighting for a European position. So this is going to be a tough game. We're going to get into this game. We're going to win totally, right? We're going to totally win and kick some booty. So, without further ado, let's hop into this game and kick some West Ham booty. This is the team we're taking into the game against West Ham in the FA Cup. We have Smith in goal, a back four of Jonasson, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. King and Pereira make up the midfield. Schaefer, Menendez, and Graham are the attacking three behind Vasquez up top. Our bench is looking similar as before. Sjoberg, Cook, Crespo, Eliasson, Smith, Miranda, and Baker. And let's get into this game. We are going to take a look really fast at some of their players, but I'm very excited to get into this game, and hopefully we don't get throttled too bad. If we win, that would just be wild. Like I said in the last episode, that would be the magic of the Cup. So, let's check out their team. So, I see already that they have, it looks like Eric Bailey paired up with Kurt Zuma in the defense, which are two great players. Toussaint, Vlasic, Pablo Fornals out on the left wing, and Antonio up top, Kufal. Man, this is all good players, way better than the squad we have, but all we can do is our best and go for this win. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do and move through in the FA Cup. So here we are getting into this game against West Ham, and they are a good team. This is going to be a challenging game for us. It's not as big as maybe a Man United or Manchester City or something like that everyone really knows, but West Ham is a good squad in the Premier League. This is going to be a tough task for us today, and hopefully we can get something early like this, and that was cut out, but we do have the ball still. Oh, cut out again, and I did not get to it quick enough, and here they are already hitting us on a counter. They have two wingers flying down, and we cut that out. That was a terrible pass. I'm just getting stressed. No. Oh, man. All right. Calm down, Elijah. Act like you've been here before. And let's try and get a goal here. Oh. No. Vasquez. I should have tried a bicycle kick. Maybe it would have gone off better, but that was a good attacking opportunity. We've been looking pretty deadly in this. I tried to go for it with Graham. Poor decision probably, but we're going to do our best to try and stay on the front foot and give them a lot of trouble, which we're doing fairly well right now. Schaefer's going to win this and rip it. Oh my goodness, he almost scored. This is the biggest game we've played yet, but it's our David and Goliath moment. We're such a small squad in the EFL League One, taking on a Premier League, an established Premier League team, not just a Premier League team, but a team that's been there for many years. And like I said, we do have our work cut out, but I believe that we can maybe get something. If we can steal a goal or two, we could really make a good push to move through. Oh, Schaefer. I mean, we are dominating thus far. The first 20 minutes of this game, we have been the better team. Schaefer tries to go near side. Doesn't get it off. Let's try whipping this in again with Schaefer. And he's going to go pick it up out here. He has the ball. Le ball. Get it over to King. Into Vasquez. Menendez was there, and it was just a botched pass from King. It's poor. All right, get up. Get up, you short little man. I think he's 5'7". He does not win many aerial duels, but We've been playing really well. If we can limit their attacks, which will definitely be challenging, but if we can limit them, I really think we have a chance based on how these first 20 minutes have gone. Oh, great play by Pereira. And terrible pass by Pereira. Oh, man. Oh, no. All right. We got Schaefer making a run. Oh, my lordy, what a pass. And it went through somehow. We're going to send it immediately into Vasquez, and that was a terrible pass. The goalkeeper fists it out, I guess. Punches the ball out. That was a weird play. Man, I'm super excited to be taking on this team. Antonio is fast. Antonio's fast. Oh, man. We started so well, and they just get one pass in behind. Antonio is a quick little striker. Okay. Now we have some work to do to try and get a goal back. We need some more of that magic from the cup like we had in last game, where we got to literally dribble a ball into their net. And we have had some good attacking opportunities already, but we just got to make sure we're playing good defense because, as we saw from their last goal, they are quick, they're better, and here he is in again. Oh my gosh, he hit the left bottom corner and now the right bottom corner. Well, it was fun while it lasted. This is definitely a reality check for trying to climb up the leagues. West Ham is a good team, but they're definitely not one of the best Premier League teams by any stretch of the imagination. But these are the kind of teams we're going to be hoping to compete with one day if we can get to the Premier League. I was trying to focus. That's why I stopped talking. That is halftime. We really have had a lot of good attacking opportunities. We just not been able to finish. And the two that West Ham have had, they've finished both of them. He's just going to run down this wing. I need more attacking players forward. That's not where I wanted that to go. All right, we have Pereira with the ball. King. And he loses the ball there. Their defense is unlike any defense I've played against in the course of this entire save. Makes sense, right? They're a Premier League team, but they don't give anything up easily. And our players are not quite at the level to break them down. Oh. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. And that's the difference. They hit the corners of the net. In our league, guys get shots like that, and they're not the best placed shots, so our goalkeeper can get to them. Let's see how close Smith was to this. But here, I mean, as close, but it was still in the corner of the net, kind of. Maybe not corner, but along the post. It was tight to the post, so we got to at least get one, right? We got to give ourselves a showing that we can actually play some soccer. We have Taylor running back here, trying to stay on them. And how did he get that wide open? Luckily, Smith saves it. But I really feel like we haven't done that bad. Yes, and wow, they're bringing on Benrahma. Oh, my Lord. Can we? I mean, that was just so ugly. After I'm saying we haven't done that bad. That was so poor. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. I don't want to see that anymore. Once again, like last season, the silver lining is that we will not be in the Papa John's Trophy or the FA Cup anymore, so we will have the ability to focus in on the league and really start pushing and focusing in on that title, which will be nice for us in the second half of the season because right now we've had a lot of distractions. It's blocked. I was just trying to get Schaefer into his spot to rip it. Menendez gets a foot in, but he can't win the ball. Oh, and they break us down. Here they are pushing us back again, and they just have so many players on the attack. So much space and precision by them. Luckily, I think that's a corner. A goal kick. It is. But we were just not up for it today, and they were. Again, understandable. It's a Premier League side against an EFL League One team. But it is cool that we got to play a big team like this. And terrible. And hopefully over the next couple of seasons we'll get to do more and more of this, and over time we'll get a better team. If we had a team full of Schaefers, you know, low 70s, we do a lot better job here. But unfortunately, we don't have a team full of Schaefers at the moment. We have a team full of that. Okay, good save. We have a team full of, you know, mid-60s and 170. Schaefer's a 72 now, which is good, especially for the EFL League One. That is phenomenal. But to compete against a team like this, it's not good enough. That was a terrible shot. Did they block that? They did. So we get the corner. Come on, let's get one. Get one goal against Premier League opposition. Let's go. That makes it worth it. We at least scored a goal against a Premier League squad. It was Lundberg. Gets his head on it. Fires it home. Great header. It doesn't really count for anything, but it makes me feel better. Oh my goodness, this guy is just quick. He literally has just run past our whole team. He cuts inside there and almost scores. But I am proud of the guys. We had a bad game for sure, but again, Premier League team. We got a goal back. It was fun. I wanted to bring you guys back for this game for the reason that it was a Premier League team. That's what I've been talking about, making a cup run to try and play a Premier League team. Unfortunately, we weren't up to the task today, but mark my words, next season, the season after, we're going to be beating or giving these Premier League teams a run for their money. So unfortunately, we did crash out of the FA Cup, losing 4-1 to West Ham, but I am really proud of the boys. They played well, considering that we're playing against a Premier League team. Now, I'm going to bring you back for this Birmingham game. They currently sit 9th in the league, and then we'll get through the rest of the month off camera. We'll be back for the youth academy reports and scouting updates, and we will end the episode there. So I'll see you in a moment. Here we are, guys, for the Birmingham game. Now, just to refresh your memory, we currently sit in second, and we are 8 points behind Huddersfield. They are really running away with this, and it looks like they may have already grabbed the title. We're going to keep trying and fighting to catch up to them, but Peterborough are only 5 points behind us. We have to keep winning. We have to stay in these top 2 spots to get automatic promotion. And for our first season in EFL League One, we're playing so well. I want to ride this momentum and try and get automatic promotion. So let's hop into this game against Birmingham and hopefully get a win. This is the team we're taking into the Birmingham City game. We have Smith in goal, a back four of Jonasson, Bishop, Lundberg, and Taylor. King and Perea are the midfield pairing, with Schaefer, Menendez, and Graham the attacking 3 behind Vasquez. It's the same exact team you guys saw against West Ham. We're going to go in with them. We're going to try and get a win here and hopefully create a bigger gap between us and Peterborough and shrink the gap between us and Huddersfield. And here we are getting into the game against Birmingham City. And I really am hoping for a win today. We should... Is that... Okay, send him off. Just a yellow. I think I say that literally every time. But a win today would be huge for us. Keeps us pushing Huddersfield and keeps Peterborough off our tail. Now, I do think this is a game that we should be winning. We will just have to, I guess, see as we get in and how the game develops. But it's a team that I think we are better than. And hopefully we can make them pay. Get up, Menendez. He doesn't get his head on it. Gets it back to King. We got Perea here, and I'm going to rip it. Oh, I thought that was going in. That would have been beautiful. We win the ball back there from Lundberg, I think it was. And Menendez has a heavy touch. Gets it taken off him, unfortunately. Perea gets a foot in there. That was great to stop their attacking play. Get Vasquez in. Making his run. Menendez can't get his head to it. Goalkeeper picks it up easily. Perea's running back here. He was pressured. Got to the ball first. Perea's defensive ability is very good. I almost went with Crespo in this game, but I didn't. I know Crespo gives a little bit more physicality. That was a poor turn from King. But Perea really does get into good defensive positions despite being 5'7". He's not going to win the balls in the midfield like we discussed before, but he's a good little player, and he's also a 69 overall. So he's becoming one of our best players. And luckily they did a little poopy shot there. They just tooted on the ball. Tried to shoot it in that way and it didn't go in. What am I talking about? But we are on the attack here. And this is where I get stuck. I don't know where to go, what to do. Thought he could sneak that through and he did not. Our defense is playing well despite that poor pass, but our defense really is playing well, keeping them out of good attacking positions. And get there, Lundberg. Luckily, he doesn't get there either. Oh. Oh, no. I don't even know how that got through. Oh, man, that hurts. That was just poor from our defense. And I literally was just saying, our defense is doing so well. I got to stop doing that. Let's watch that again. They get the ball. Comes here. Taylor just lets it through. And I don't know why Bishop is slide tackling in there, and it leaves them wide open one-on-one with the keeper. Smith has no chance, and I'm sure he was not happy with his center backs there. Here's Menendez. I'm going to rip it because I kind of have to. There was no passing option, and unfortunately leads to nothing. Now they're hitting us on this counter. Chasing back with Taylor. They're coming down our right side. Get up, and he does, but they still get the ball and we get it out. Oh, luckily. Man, we are struggling this game. Vasquez, run. Run! Oh! No! Oh, I thought for sure that was a goal. It was a great run, great build-up play, and he misses by inches. Oh, that hurts. Here we are again with the ball, and we have Vasquez making another run. Let's see what we can do. Back to Menendez. And he saves the shot. So we do have the corner here. We've been scoring a lot more from corners. Ever since a couple episodes ago I said we hadn't scored from a corner yet, which we hadn't. But the corners routines, I've been telling them to train it really hard on the training grounds. You know, I go out there in my my soccer outfit and I show them how it's done. That is halftime. We're losing and we need to figure out how to find a goal. Here they are and we get it out. Let's just send it up to Schaefer. We need him to run. Hit the ball, get there. He doesn't quite get there. It's taken off him. They're in our half again. And can they do anything with it? Luckily Bishop is there and get it out to Schaefer again. I just need to run with someone because I'm not getting the opportunities. Vasquez is in here. He's not going to have a shot, but we're going to pull it back for Schaefer to rip it in, and he doesn't get it. That was a great opportunity. Another corner for us. And here we are. Schaefer is going to whip this in right here, and somebody get up on it. Nope, their defender is there for it. Menendez is going to not pick that up. Come on, Menendez. Come on, man. Let's push it back up. I have to get a goal, man. I don't want to lose another game. It has been a rough run of form recently. Ever since December, the last episode. Oh, and Vasquez almost slots it home. Now, I am going to bring Crespo on for Perea. Give us a little bit more physicality in the midfield. Hopefully we can get a counter going from winning the ball back early, and we'll see what happens. Here is our corner, and let's get someone's head on it. Come on. No one is there to get their head on it, and they are carrying it back out. And they are hitting us on this counter here from that corner. Luckily, they've slowed down a little bit because they had the numbers, and our goalkeeper is going to grab that. Now we need to start a counter here. We'll get it up to Bishop. Menendez to Crespo. Newly on the pitch. Get it down to Graham here. And we'll go into Menendez here. And King, make that run. I love it. I love it. And he blocked it. He blocked it. I'm struggling. I can't seem to get goals. And I'm not sure why. It has been a struggle. Oh no, boys and girls, we have bad news. King just took a hard tackle, and it looks like he is injured, so I'm going to have to sub him off. I'll let you know who I bring on in just a moment. So Eliasson comes on for King. We move Crespo over to where King was, and we move Menendez back down to where Crespo was. Eliasson is at center attacking mid, and Baker is up top. That is such a big loss. I hope he's not seriously injured, but we'll find out after this game. Right now, we need to find a goal and find it quick. We're working the ball around. Menendez being deeper is definitely weird. We have Eliasson here, and he just is slow to take a step. I was trying to get him to turn and take a step, and he just didn't. And they cut out our attack again. This has not been a good game for us. If we can get Graham, that's not Graham, that's Baker. Sorry, but man, I am not playing well, and it looks like we're going to drop some more points, which will be costly in this tight run-in. That just happened so fast I couldn't even speak, and he rocketed that in. Guys, I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Man, that's demoralizing. We've been having such a good season, and in the grand scheme of things, we're way overperforming. We're second in the league. Even if we drop into the playoffs, that would be a great season. But I really want to get some more wins. I hate losing on camera for you guys. It just feels like I can't get attacks going, and I don't really know why. I mean, that's a key right there. Don't pass it to the other team, you big doofus. But just in general, I feel like the attacks are stalling, and I can't seem to figure out how to jumpstart them. We end up losing 2-0 to Birmingham, a game we really should have won. We'll see where that leaves us in the table, and then we'll get up to those youth scouting reports. We have confirmation here that Jack King has torn his ACL, which is so painful, especially for this run-in as we're trying to stay in the automatic promotion spots. That is a huge blow to the squad. It is good that we brought in Crespo and Pereira, but now our third center mid is going to be Mercer again, and he just hasn't seemed up to it in this league campaign in our second season. He's going to be out for 7 months, and we're going to have to make do and figure out how to adapt. The league table is looking even more precarious now. We are 11 points behind Huddersfield. I definitely am not feeling great about pushing for a title challenge. Peterborough are now only 2 points behind us as well. We have definitely fallen off the pace. We've had a rough December, like I said, and a rough start to this month as well. Now we need to start getting some of that momentum back. I'll bring you guys back for the Youth Academy reports and the scouting updates in just a moment. And hopefully in the next episode and over the games off camera that you guys don't see, I can turn this around and get a little bit of a gap again between us and third place Peterborough. Once again, guys, we have another international management opportunity with New Zealand. We're going to reject. I won't get on my soapbox again about the international opportunities. But again, if you want that, let me know down in the comments so I know. But we're going to decline that from New Zealand. So before we hop into the youth scouting reports, I wanted to show you guys the stats. We're going to be doing this in the January episodes and in the last episodes of each season. So our top goal scorer is Pedro Vasquez with 15, 4 assists, so 19 goal contributions in 29 appearances. Also have Schaefer having 17 goal contributions in 29 appearances. King, before he got hurt, had 9 goals and 3 assists. I'm so gutted about his injury. It's a big loss to our team. But 9 goals from the center of the midfield is awesome. He is a great little player. I'm excited for him to get back already. It's 12 goal contributions in 27 games. Menendez has 15 goal contributions in 29 games. Eliasson has 5 goals, 3 assists. Crespo, 4 goals, 3 assists. And I didn't even realize he had that many goals and assists. He's been having a great season. Sullivan has 4 goals and an assist. Smith has 3 goals in 14 appearances. Sullivan actually has 5 goal contributions in 9 appearances, which is really good. Same with Eliasson having 8 and 17. Very good. Lundberg, our new center back, has 2 goals and an assist. I don't think you can see him. Let me go like this. There we go. Graham has 2 goals and 13 assists in 29 appearances. He still has the most assists in the league. That's a crazy amount. 13 in 29 games with 2 assists, 15 goal contributions. Beautiful. Munoz in 10 games has 2 goals, 2 assists. Then we have Bishop here with 1 goal, Mercer a goal and an assist, and Baker with a goal and Larson also has an assist. It looks like this year our goalkeeper does not have any assists, but that is the stats thus far in the season. And I'm trying to keep these key guys who have the most goals and assists around, build this team around them. The team has really been playing well. We've hit a rocky patch for sure, but we're not doing bad. Let me catch you up to what you guys missed off camera, and then I will show you where we are in the league, and then we'll get into the scouting updates. So you guys saw that 2-0 league loss to Birmingham. We then went to Sunderland, who were in 5th at the time, I think it was, and we were in 3rd, and we lost 3-2. They just dominated the game. I got a couple good goals, but they were up 3-1, I think at about the 60-minute mark, and we got one back in the 70th minute, but I couldn't get the third to get a point. We then took on Shrewsbury, who were near the bottom of the table, and we beat them easily 2-0. Then we took on Mansfield. At the time, they were 19th in the league, and we drew 3-3. I felt good attacking, but I just could not play any defense, and unfortunately, we dropped points against them. Fortunately, we are 2nd. Peterborough have dropped some points. We're equal on goal difference with them and points, but we are winning based on the head-to-head. We've beaten them in the one game we've played, so we are in 2nd. And again, guys, we got to keep winning. Huddersfield are totally running away with it, 13 points ahead of us. There's really no chance in catching them to win the title, but we got to keep winning. I really want to sit in this 2nd spot for the automatic promotion, but I guess we'll just have to see as the season goes on, and especially with King being injured, it will be a tall order, but we're going to give it our best shot. So let's get into those scouting updates. Hinga Dinga Dargan. Finally, Elijah Thompson and Marcus Parker are 16. That is huge, especially with King being injured. He's going to be a center mid who can just fill a spot. We have 3 right now with Mercer, Crespo, and Perea. We're really not using Robson. He's done. So Parker will be our 4th, and he will get game time for sure. So we'll bring him up. Thompson finally moves up. He's a 50 overall. And we have a lot of depth at the center back position now, and I'm not sure he's going to get in. We'll bring him up. I may look to loan him out over the summer. I might use him a couple times, but we'll see. Here is Edvin Dahlberg. He's left-footed. Looks like another left back, but he's $525,000 value. We're going to sign him and see if maybe he could play a role. The deciding factor is really going to be his pace. If he's very fast, he can probably get into our team. If not, we'll sign him, and we'll bring him to the first team and probably just look to sell him to get some money back. Here we go. Brian Bennett, 6 foot, $900,000 value, and he looks like a midfielder. I'm not sure yet. We'll check him out in a second, but super excited about this guy. Another one, Logan Wilson, $1.2 million. We've had some great scouting reports recently. We're going to sign him. Looks like a left winger maybe, but we will bring him up and potentially use him on the right wing to be Graham's backup. I know I have Miranda there and Sullivan some, but Miranda and Sullivan still haven't quite done it for me. So we're going to bring him, check him out, and hopefully he's a good little player as well. So here are our 4 new Youth Academy boys. We have Anthony Lewis, a 55 overall goalkeeper. Now we will move him up just to get him into the team, get him developing a little bit. He's not going to get any game time for sure, but again, over the summer I'll try and loan him out and see if maybe we can get an offer or two in for him to get some game time into him. Here is Edvin Dahlberg, and I'm training him as a right back. He has 5-star weak foot, 75 to 94 potential, which is really good. We have Curry as our backup right back right now, and he's going to be moving out of the club. He's a little bit older, and he's not getting into the team now. I want those young guys developing, so we're going to move Edvin Dahlberg up, switch him to a right back, and hopefully we can use him there. He has a high attacking work rate, which is nice. He'll want to get on the front foot and try and get some crosses in. 66 acceleration, 67 sprint speed is not terrible. His stamina, is only 61, which isn't the best, but I think we may have a player here and at least our new backup right back. Logan Wilson is a 61 overall, 70 to 94 potential. Now I'm switching him to a right winger because he's left-footed, and he might be the one that takes Miranda's spot and Sullivan's spot. I haven't been blown away with him, like I said, so hopefully we can get him up and into the team. We're going to use him early because he's got a good overall and see how he plays. Then we have Brian Bennett, a 60 overall midfielder, which again is huge with King being injured. We're going to train him as a central midfielder to get his skill moves up and some of his pace and dribbling and stuff. But we're going to move all 4 of these guys up, and I'll check in with you in a second to look at how it impacts the first team. So none of our new boys move into the first team, but we do move Bennett to the bench along with Wilson here. Wilson, like I said, is the same overall as Miranda and better than Sullivan. He's a little bit slower, but I want to try him, see if I like him better than these other two. And we might not. We may move back to Miranda, but for now we're going to have him on the bench along with Bennett to get them into the squad and starting to use them. Now down here we have Parker, who becomes our second choice center mid off the reserves behind Mercer. Who else do we have? We have Elijah Thompson here. He's our third center back in the reserves, and Dahlberg becomes our first right back. Now again, it shows that he's a left back, but we're switching him to right back from that 5-star weak foot ability that he has. The reserves are getting pretty deep, so as we start getting closer to the end of the season, I'm going to be really looking at these guys and figuring out who we need to sell, who we need to maybe get a loan for, and try and go from there, maybe get some money back and reinvest it in the squad. Maybe this summer we'll be able to get an actual transfer in, especially if we're in the championship. We might be able to buy a good young player off a bigger team, something like that, but we'll just have to wait and see. If you have enjoyed that, leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. This team is really coming together, guys. It's getting really exciting. At the beginning of this season, the highest rated defenseman we had was a 60 overall, and it was actually Taylor, our right back, and now he's our lowest rated defenseman at 62. We have 264 center backs, a 66 left back. Our center of the parks is Crespo and Perea, 66 and 69 respectively. Graham and Menendez and Schaefer are all developing. Schaefer's a 73. He hopefully doesn't want to leave anytime soon because he is the central focus of this team, and Vasquez is up top as a 63 as well. But until next time, Efour out.